Welcome to the deep dive. Today, we're looking at something pretty interesting in the hotel world, hyper-personalized hospitality.
Mm,
It's all about how hotels are shifting gears, moving away from just generic service to creating experiences tailored specifically for you.
exactly. Like, imagine your hotel room already knows what you like, even if it's your first time there.
Yeah, that's the idea. We're digging into two sources today. One's called Hyper-Personalized Hospitality, the Future of Guest Experience from Generous App that came out August 1st, 2024.
Okay.
And the other is Unlocking Hyper-Personalization, 5 Strategies for Leveraging First-Party Data in Hospitality from HSMAI. Doesn't have a specific date, but it talks about stuff from 2018 up to 2025, so it's current.
Right. So both looking at where things are heading.
Our goal here is really to unpack this trend. What's driving it? And what does it actually mean for your future travels?
And it's a big shift. Like
Yeah.
you said, both sources really hammer home that the old way of just giving you a key in a room, that's kind of fading.
Yeah, it seems like you're not just buying a bed anymore, you're investing in the whole experience.
Totally. And hyper-personalization is how they make that experience feel unique to you. The Generous App piece says it's crucial for hotels to even stay in the game.
And the HSMAI one backs that up with numbers.
Yeah, it does. It mentions things like, I think, 73% of people expecting brands to get their needs and a whopping 90% expecting tailored experiences. So the expectation from you, the guest, is definitely there.
Okay, so let's get into the why then. Why is this becoming such a big deal? It's not just marketing fluff, is it?
No, not at all. I mean, think about it. The Generous App Source points out you've got so many choices when you travel now.
True.
So if a hotel makes your stay feel special, like
Mhm.
it was designed just for you, that creates a real connection. Makes you want to come back.
And the flip side, a generic stay is just
Meh.
forgettable or worse.
Exactly. And people talk online, right? A bad impersonal experience can spread really fast. It's a competitive thing.
Makes sense. And the HSMAI article, the one by Jesse Radcliffe, it really stresses that the guest understanding you is like the bedrock of all this.
Yeah, both sources agree on that. It all starts with data. Not just your booking details, but, looking at your past stays, what you said in surveys.
Maybe even how you browse their website.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
How you interact online,
Yeah.
all of it helps build this comprehensive picture of your preferences.
So hotels are basically trying to become better listeners, picking up on all the little clues you leave behind.
You could put it that way.
The Generous App Source mentions customer journey mapping.
Hmm.
What exactly does that involve? Sounds a bit technical.
It's less technical than it sounds, maybe.
Yeah.
Think about your whole interaction with the hotel. It starts way before you even book.
Right, when you're just browsing, maybe.
Exactly. So mapping that journey means the hotel looks at every single step. Did you click on a certain ad? Which pages on their site did you linger on? What questions did you ask when you called?
Ah, okay. So each interaction is a potential clue.
Precisely. A clue they can use to tailor things later on.
And to handle all this info, Generous App also talks about guest segmentation. How does that fit in?
Well, instead of seeing all guests as the same, they look for patterns. They group guests. Maybe you travel for business often, or perhaps you always book family suites.
Okay, grouping people with similar needs or habits.
Right. And that lets them tailor their marketing, their offers, even the service, to be much more relevant to your specific group instead of just sending out generic stuff to everyone.
Okay, this is where it gets really practical. How do they actually do it? How do they turn that data, that understanding, into something you actually experience?
Well, technology is obviously huge here. Both sources mention it. Generous App specifically points to AI, machine learning, CRM systems.
Right, the usual suspects. But how do they actually use them in ways you'd notice?
Okay, think about AI. Maybe it sees you always book, I don't know, a high-floor room facing the park.
Mm-hmm.
Next time you search, the system could automatically show you those rooms first. Saves you digging around.
Okay, that's pretty handy.
Or machine learning could pick up on your preferred room temperature from past days, or even the kind of movies you watch on their system.
And have it set for you when you arrive.
Potentially.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the CRM system is like the central brain holding all this info, so any staff member you talk to kind of knows your preferences.
Gotcha. So consistency. The Generous App article gives some specific examples too, doesn't it? These personalized touch points.
It does. Like, imagine getting a welcome email. They use your name, sure, but also maybe mention something specific like, we know you prefer foam pillows and they're ready for you.
Okay, that's more than just mail merge.
Definitely. Or maybe you arrive and the room lighting is already set how you like it based on a previous stay. Or They suggest restaurants nearby knowing you're vegetarian, because you mentioned it last time.
That kind of proactive service is quite something. And it sounds like these guest profiles the Generous app talks about are key to making it all work.
They really are. They're the foundation. And then the HSMAI article dives into some really concrete ways they use data to build these profiles and make your whole journey better.
Like email marketing, I think that was one.
Yes, exactly.
Hmm.
But moving way beyond just generic email blasts, it's not just sticking your name in, it's tailoring the content.
How so?
Well, maybe you get an email highlighting the spa because you used it last time. Or it tells you about a jazz festival nearby because your profile suggests you like music. Offers for room types you've booked before.
So actually relevant stuff.
Yeah, relevant stuff. And they also mention being careful not to overdo it, finding that balance between useful information and just spamming your inbox.
Right. And it's not just emails before you arrive, is it? HSMAI talks about the whole journey.
That's a big point in their piece,
Mm.
enhancing the entire guest journey. So even when you're just browsing their website, maybe a dynamic pop-up appears offering a deal on a room you just looked at.
Trying to encourage that direct booking.
Exactly. Or they might change the website imagery based on the season or show you targeted ads based on your demographics. It's about connecting with you before you even commit.
I thought the point about AI and language preference in the HSMAI article was really interesting, too.
Oh, yeah. Adapting communication based on the language you used when you booked.
Seems small, but it could make a big difference in feeling, well, understood and valued.
Absolutely. It shows attention to detail. And they also talk about using segmentation for tailored offers after your stay, too. Like sending a personalized anniversary email if they know you stayed for a special occasion.
Or maybe offering a discount on a suite upgrade next time, if you've shown interest before.
Exactly. It's
Ah.
about continuing that personalized conversation. They even mention specific tech tools making this happen.
Like Single, for texting.
Yeah, using text messages for things like arrival updates or sending you relevant info about the hotel when you get there. And another one, Oki, for pre-arrival messages, maybe upselling you on breakfast or highlighting a specific feature based on your booking.
But having all this cool tech and data isn't enough on its own, right? The HSMAI article made a point about internal alignment.
Oh, hugely important. That's a critical piece.
Yeah.
It's no good if the marketing team promises you the moon, personalization-wise, but the front desk or housekeeping has no clue.
Right. The experience breaks down.
Completely. So you need everyone on the same page. Good communication between departments, clear procedures, so that promise is actually delivered consistently wherever you interact with the hotel staff.
And it all comes back to that first-party data, the info hotels collect directly from you. The HSMAI title really highlights that leveraging first-party data.
That's the gold mine, really. The information you provide directly is the most powerful tool they have for making this personalization effective.
So how do they know if it's actually working? If all this effort is paying off?
Well, the Generous App article mentions some key ways they measure success. Pretty logical stuff, really.
Guest satisfaction scores?
Yep. Are you actually happier with your stay because of these tailored efforts? They track that through surveys, reviews, that kind of thing.
And repeat bookings, I imagine.
Definitely. Are you coming back?
Yeah.
Loyalty is a huge indicator, and even average spend per guest.
So are the personalized recommendations leading you to maybe use the spa more or eat at the hotel restaurant?
Precisely. It's a feedback loop. Gather data, personalize, measure the results, refine the approach, continuous improvement.
Okay, so let's try and pull this all together. What's the big picture here?
I mean, both sources really paint a clear picture. Hyper-personalization isn't just a trend, it's becoming the standard. It's about hotels using data and tech smartly.
Not just generically, but thoughtfully.
Right. To move beyond just providing service and actually create unique, memorable experiences designed around you, the individual guest. It ultimately makes the stay feel more valuable.
And looking ahead, this is probably only going to get more sophisticated, wouldn't you say?
Almost certainly. As the tech gets better, AI, machine learning, data analytics hotels will likely get even better at understanding, maybe even predicting, what you need or want.
Anticipating needs before you even ask.
That's the direction it seems to be heading. But the key challenge, I think, and something hotels need to be mindful of,
Yeah.
is balancing that tech with the human touch. Making it feel helpful and genuine, not creepy or intrusive.
That's a really crucial point. You want personalization, not surveillance.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It needs to enhance the experience, not feel like you're just a collection of data points.
So it leaves you, the listener, with something to think about. When was the last time you felt a hotel stay was truly personalized for you? What made it stand out?
And going forward, now that you know more about this push for hyper-personalization, what are your expectations going to be for your future travels? It's definitely changing the landscape.
It really is. Well, thanks for joining us for this deep dive.